Hey friends, this is Polina, the movement junkie, and I've been really inspired by the push-up challenges. And as a movement junkie, I'm like, ooh, how can we make these a little bit more effortless and have smoother breath and just get stronger while we're doing this? And also, I just wanted to take this opportunity to make a video for my first time because this is not my comfort zone. So thank you for being a part of this, and please stay till the end. So hopefully you have a yoga ball. I'm going to be doing some online classes, some even specifically just for surfers. So whether you're a surfer or someone that would like to do more push-ups, easier, I'm going to have you take the ball and you're going to put it against a wall, and you're going to find your feet, your breath, and really find the alignment of your arm bone all the way through to where your palm of your hand can rest on the ball. And then find a place to start to move up and down on the ball, and you'll notice that my hand stays connected. So only go as far as the range of motion where your wrists can bend, your fingers can stay soft. And then the most important part about what I teach is actually not just the arm bone moving in your shoulder girdle, but everything else. Like check in with your breath. Notice if it's stopped, and if it has, readjust your feet maybe, because if this ball was to come out from the wall, I don't want you to feel like you'd fall. So it's your arm bone holding here, not that you're pushed into it and you're using the ball. I want you to use the arm bone to hold the ball on the wall and your hand, and then relax your shoulders best you can. And then just start to again go up and down. And I want you to really imagine your arm bone moving in your shoulder girdle and everything else starting to relax. Feel the 3 points of both feet, and then maybe start to circle. And this might start to burn as you start to soften your shoulders. This is nothing you want to push through. You want to be able to be like me, talk. Maybe you could sing while you're doing this. So now you're doing circles one way, maybe 3, 5 times, and then switching it the other way. Again, really relaxing the shoulders. And then if it feels okay, you're going to rotate. So now you're reaching in a new and different way, and you're going to go up and down. And notice if as you go up, if your shoulder shrugs or you get neck tension, and then just try to only go up as far as you can keep your hand connected. And then notice if it's just your elbow and your wrist, you really want to stay connected to the arm bone lifting. Think of your tricep being pushed up right here. And your shoulder blade even might move up and then down. Actually, it's going to move down and then up. And then again, circles. So my arm's burning, but I'm good with it. Feels good. It's right in my mostly, my tricep, my bicep. And the more that I go this way, I can feel my tricep as I relax my shoulder. And then another range of motion you can play with, if you can hang in there with me. Let's see if I can stay in, okay? We're gonna so now again, notice if you're pushing forward or leaning in, I want it just to be the arm bone. This is gonna really say hello to your tricep. Then again, you'll move up, shoulder blade goes down, and as you move the ball down, the shoulder blade goes up. You'll notice I have my hand back here just to kind of show you, but you can imagine it. Notice if you're like me, my bum was getting grippy, probably because I was leaning forward. And that's okay. And then another one is just start to turn a little bit. Feel your shoulder blade go towards your spine, and the shoulder blade moves away from your spine. It's really gentle. And just holding, honestly, without moving, just holding the ball here, you're gonna feel a burn, which I want you to feel. And then here's the fun part, at least my favorite part. Set the ball down. And then you guys will kind of see that my right arm is totally different length than my left. And it also just feels, not only is it tired a little bit, it's also super energized. It's just fatigue because I worked some new muscles. But yeah, you'll see my fingertips are way longer than on the right side than my left. So now we'll do the other side if you want to join me for that. Otherwise, you're going to be kind of off balance. So again, we take our left hand to the ball, and I want you to feel the connection of your hand and from the top of your arm bone, really reaching through. And then again, notice that you're not, if the ball was taken out from in front of you, you wouldn't fall over. So find 3 points in both feet and find your breath. And then we'll just start to move the arm bone up and down. And of course, you can go any range of motion you want. I just always suggest and teach to find the range of motion where the rest of the body is super soft, so that you can unwind any strengths overdone, which often will be the neck and the shoulders here. So not only will this make your arm bones stronger while you do those push-ups, it will decrease the amount of neck and shoulder tension that you might experience. And then circles. And you might notice a huge difference from one side to the other. In my left side, I've now broken 6 bones on this side, all in my upper, from my ribs up. And so the movement here is much different, and it's much harder for me to relax my neck and shoulders. So you'll notice I'm slowing down my movement. As I do that, I get this lovely little quiver in my tricep as things start to wake up. And finding those circles the other way. And if you find it hard, like I just did, to relax, I'm just going to lower it a little bit. I still feel the awakening. I'm just trying to find that space where I'm not using my neck and shoulder muscles, because I know that won't do me any good. So I'm finding the range of motion that feels good. I'm doing a little half circle out here. That's working well for my shoulder. So I'm just exploring something a little different on this side, because it's definitely different from my body. And then we're going to go ahead and step out and just find that place where you're in your arm bone, and feel the shoulder blade go down as your hand and arm go up. Feel the shoulder blade maybe move up now. Just kind of stay aware of your arm bone and your shoulder blade together. See where you can soften. You might just notice I softened in my back body. And then go ahead and circle. Now, I'm doing this for a while. I'm pretty practiced at being in my arm bones and softening everywhere else. And honestly, the burn is going to come quicker as you soften everything else, which I like to call strengths overdone. Some people call it compensation. Either way, I don't see it as negative. I see it as how you are standing here and exploring movement with me today. And then the other option we have is to come beside it. Again, try to stay evenly, like notice if you're leaning forward, and try to find yourself back and let the push come from your arm. And then maybe go up and down. And I can really easily push through this today. And I keep saying, nope, I don't need you neck and shoulders. You can take a break for this one. They're like, oh, sweet, okay. Stay with your breath, stay with your feet, stay with that left arm bone. And then when you're ready, my left arm's harder. Let it go, and then we'll just see. Kind of like magic that both my arms are now the same length. You'll see there's still a little bit more space here in my right arm. It doesn't lay as close to my side, but that's because this right arm does a lot. Not to mention I woke up with a little bit of a stiff neck today because I don't normally sleep with my head elevated, and I did last night because I was having some sinus stuff, and it just totally alleviated if I lifted my head, but it's also not what my body's used to. So I appreciate you staying with me and exploring, and I have some more cool tricks I'll be sharing because I think this push-up stuff is really fun, and I want to give other people options. Not to mention I want to kind of just share some fun movements that I love doing and geeking out on. So thanks for exploring with me. Bye for now. Mwah!